Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and I got a neat quadcopter for to fly today, but I wanted to point out the snow geese are back in Ridgecrest. They come back every fall, right around this time, and they just take over the whole city. So I will be flying amongst the snow geese. We'll see what they like, you know, if they like this little quadcopter. But what I got for you today is the Efly F80. What is the F80? Yeah, well, notice I got two transmitters with it. I'll discuss that here shortly. But the F80 is another little micro FPV racer, a little whoop style racer with 5.8 gigahertz FPV transmitter. It's 32 channel. You can easily switch between the channels. There's a little button right here. You know, a lot of these don't let you do that. This one does. It's powered by 6mm motors, and also powered by this 200 milliampere hour battery, little 1S battery. It only flies though in angle mode, folks. It's only available in angle, so it's a beginner's FPV learn to fly quadcopter. It comes with this little controller. Let's go over the controller real quick. The controller is a basic controller, but it gives you pretty good feel with these sticks. It's got longer sticks than most other little micro controllers, although it is a little toy grade controller. To do flips or change rates, you press in on this stick. To do flips, you press in on this stick and tell which direction to flip. And these are trim buttons for pitch, roll, and on-off button right here. But the thing about this little quadcopter is that you can also fly it with a Flysky i6 transmitter. Now, I do have Flysky i6 transmitters, but I prefer to use this little T8 SG jumper, which has every protocol you can just imagine. And we're going to fly that. What I'm going to do today is, I do have an extra spare battery. First, I'm going to fly with the stock transmitter, and then following that flight, I'm going to switch to the jumper. And we'll fly it with that, you know, a better transmitter than the stock transmitter. So I hope you enjoy this flight. Let's go do it. Okay, let's start off with flying it with a line of sight. Just see how it looks. Actually, let me land it real quick. Bringing it back over. Yeah, let's go up a little higher. Forget about landing it. This is in low rate. Let's go to high rate. And let's bring it by so you can see it. This is it up close, folks. Little tiny little whoop. It's mainly meant for indoor flying. Doesn't have a lot of punch. Listen to those geese. They're coming over this way. We're going to land it and we're going to switch to FPV flying. I'm going to fly around with the geese. So hope you enjoy the second part of this flight. Okay, we're going to fly it with the stock controller first, and then we'll switch. I have a second battery. We'll switch and fly it with the TSG jumper. So let's go fly it. Going to higher rate. Okay, is there a third rate? Hold on. No, just beginner and intermediate. Let's go. Now again, this only flies in angle mode. So we only got angle mode for it. Very gentle flyer. Mainly meant for indoor flying. And actually, this stock stick is more than enough for it. We'll fix that. Hold on. Okay, I put it back on the pad. I thought this controller was sufficient enough, but maybe it's not for close-in flying. We'll try it again. I'm going to come a little lower this time. I'm trying to get full speed on this thing, and this is about its full speed you're going to get with it. You know, it's a beginner's FPV flyer. It comes with almost everything you need. You got a controller, you got, you know, FPV camera, 5.8 gigahertz FPV camera, and you got the quadcopter. So you're ready to fly, you know, FPV. Mainly for indoor though. You know, I can feel it right now. This one's very docile flyer. I'm in high rate, folks. High rate with this, so not meant for racing. By the way, I got my brother-in-law today helping me. It's not my wife. My brother-in-law is wearing a hat. So, but there we go, around and around. I'm not even going to try to flip it. It's going to go to the ground. I know it because it feels a little bit heavy. But again, it's not going to be a racer. full forward pitch, folks, and it just doesn't want to go very much faster than this. I don't know what the flight time is with that little 200 milliamp hour battery. It's not going to be long. Feels a little wobbly here. Come down, come down. Whoa, there we go. See if I can go between the tree again. There's my dog. I'm giving it full throttle right now. And that's about its flight time. We're going to call it quits there. And actually, I'm going to switch to a different battery. Okay, we're switching to the T8SG jumper, and here we go. Hope you enjoy this flight. Flying with the jumper. And yeah, I can feel better control already using the jumper. Feels much better. Now I have switch 5 set up for the rates, so let me go to higher rate. Oh, I crashed again.
I get it?
Yeah, please. Okay, we're going to take off again here. One thing about this quadcopter, it doesn't recover from descents very good, so if you don't reduce the throttle too quickly there, like I did there, or else you will notice it. It'll settle, is what I'm trying to say here. Let's get at some altitude then, with that in mind. Let's see if we can fly high with this thing. Okay, now it's wanting to do flips. Hold on. Okay, let's go up again. Channel 6, by the way, is set up for flips, and I apparently had to switch on 6 set for flips. So you got to be careful about that. Channel 5 is for rates. We're going to take it easy here. Boy, it's nice and smooth control with this controller. But again, channel 6 is set up for doing rates, okay, or doing flips. Yeah, I can do. Okay, it's doing flips again. Golly. I really got to get these switches sorted out for flips. But we're going to try it again. I want to go between the trees using this controller here. Going between us and my dog. This controller, you can get much more precise control, but careful about the switches. Okay, I guess I'm in low rate right now. I'm not even gonna mess with the switches though, because when I do, I go into flips. More throttle, more throttle, more throttle. It's starting to settle. I don't think I'm out of power already. I'm going to try to go gently, gently, gently. As gentle as I can is what I'm trying to do with this little, with the T8SG controller sticks. So you can get much, much more precise control over the quadcopter with the T8SG as compared to the toy controller. And let's see here, can I get it to go between these guys? Yep. So, yeah, that's why you would consider using a Flysky transmitter or even this T8SG, is to improve the controllability of the quadcopter for precise, very precise control as compared to the toy controller, which you're not going to get precise control. You know, it's just a toy controller. Now this thing really doesn't travel very fast, like I said. Let's give it more pitch now. Try to go faster. Not very fast quadcopter at all. Not meant to be though, you know, meant to be a beginner's introduction to FPV. So if you happen to have a Flysky i6 transmitter and have been interested in trying FPV for the first time, this might be a good idea. This might be a good bet. It is relatively cheap. I'll give you that. It's, I believe, just a little over $40 right now. I don't know if that's an introductory price or not. But see if I can go around this corner here. Yeah, I can. Okay, its battery is getting low. The one thing about it is its flight time is not going to be very long with that 200. Here, I'll get it. I'll get it. It's not going to be very long with that little 200 milliamp hour battery. And in this case, that was a 250 I took from my Tiny 6 or Tiny 7. So don't expect long flight times. But replacement batteries on these are widely available and relatively cheap. Okay, so you can get replacements to keep you in there. So that's the flight of this little thing, the F80. Hope you enjoyed this flight, this Quadcopter 101. signing out.